Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Atlanta taking on San Diego. Here's a big power threat. Jackson Chourio. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running. And now the count is even. And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-run count.
Full count. 3-2.
Donaldson winds and fires. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss
0-1.
as he was out front that time. Way high with that one. And the count even 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Donaldson.
No strike.
Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one ripped. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Judge rips that one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bryce Harper, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Willie Stargell now at the plate. Bounce to the left side. Story sends it over to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, now it's the power speed combo. Ricky Henderson. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. He hauls it in, 2 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. And downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 outs. Tatis runs. Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jorge Posada in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ouch.
Yep, I got him. Take your base.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Trevor Story now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. So the batting order turns over. Jackson Chourio the next to hit. Fastball for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Goes to second, safe there.
The batter number 7, second baseman.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Now Jorge Polanco. That one almost got him. He was late there. Strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And there's a foul ball. Bases loaded. 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Beats to second, out there. And that's 2. Bottom of the second, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Schemes back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Bunted back towards the mound. To first,
He's out.
leadoff man retired here in the second. Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time. Skeens, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And a swing and a miss. And there are two down. Colton Wong up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz playing up the middle at short, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Randy Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's 4-0. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Harper batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Into the outfield, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Well, these guys doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Posada steps to the plate, and the bases are full. And strike one to the catcher.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Got him swinging. Here's Trevor Story now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 out. So the lineup flips over, and now Jackson Chourio, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Two outs. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Triple digits on that last pitch. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now
Nope,
one
that's
missed.
the ball.
1 out. Bases empty.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
Inside,
off the
ball 2.
inside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls.
He has a
2
tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, left field.
So 2 down now, and here is Ricky Henderson. And it skips in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strike. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's some real power at the plate. Jorge Polanco. That one fouled off. Posada makes the grab, 1 away. And here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Fought off foul. Way high there. And that is ball 1. Right. 1-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
The center fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one at triple digits.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Check swing, went around. And that is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
The lefty fires. And he chases that one. And And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Skeens back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Makes the grab, one down. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Walked his first time. Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Stargell going back. Didn't quite have enough.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
There's a swing and a drive. Chourio going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. The throw to third, and he's got himself a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's Bryce Harper. And a pitch. That one almost got him.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Willie Stargell. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. And you talk about Stargell's leadership. I don't think there's ever been a more close-knit team than that Pirates squad of the late 70s. And he was the heart of that team. Remember that team's theme song, Sister Sledge? We Are Family? Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Paul DeYoung digs in now. Foul ball.
Stargell brought home the title for the Pirates in 1979, and it was more than just his leadership. Listen, in '79 he won the National League MVP, the NLCS MVP, and the World Series MVP. That's a huge season and one for the ages.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Posada collects, fires to first. Got him. Back here in Denver. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Mickey Mantle. The right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, catcher.
And now, Jorge Posada. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of his outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Johnson back to work. Right through there for a strike. Posada, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. This to third. Sends it across to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Trevor Story, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. That one's in there. And it's 1-1. And he deals. Pitch misses there. And it's 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Trevor Story. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one at triple digits. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Right through there for a strike. Sets him down on strikes. Strike three called and a slider at the knees. So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a pitch. Harper. He handles it himself. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field, down the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. The pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That one way inside. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tatis takes it in for the out. 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
De La Cruz.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And it's even up. The shortstop takes the ball. That clips the corner. Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here is Aaron Judge.
Counts 1-0.
At the belt and fires. Puts a bunt down. Fires over to first. And they get the out. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit.
Well, that's a good start to the inning for this offense. They instantly get a base runner, and he can absolutely fly, Blue. I think he's a little faster than you. He might be at second real soon.
Pickoff throw. It's low and gets away. Tatis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit in the air, center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Hauls it in, 1 away. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Tatis runs. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
1 out and a runner at second. Now 1-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Runner leads away at second. Runner goes again.
Oh, that was out of character. Maybe should have stuck with swinging for the fences.
So digging in, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Now pitching. Tanner Scott.
Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the. Back here in Denver. And now here is Harper.
First baseman. Right. Harper.
As the lefty gets to work. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Story drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Willie Stargell. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One down, base is empty. Slings to first. Two up, two down here in the top of the eighth.
Now batting.
So up next, Paul DeYoung. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch is in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. In the dirt.
No strike.
And that's ball three. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
He swings and fouls one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Here comes a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And a foul ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Third baseman.
Now it's going to be Trevor Story. That one in triple digits.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
This one in the air. Mantle takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Trevor Story getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a swing and a miss there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. So they turn to their closer, John Smoltz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A massive home run, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. Now here is Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Smoltz, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And another ball. That one misses. 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
3-2.
Two runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting. Shortstop. Ellie.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So one out with 2 aboard. Here comes Aaron Judge. New pitcher on now, Eric Gagne.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped. Tatis takes it in for the out. Out number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Harper now. He's already homered here in this one. Double steal. And this one bounces away from Posada. And now a single might score 2. Polanco, the runner at third. De La Cruz on at second with 2 down. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Willie Stargell will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. 0-1.
0-1.
Upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Pitch misses.
2 strikes.
And the count's even at 2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Chorio takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball. 2
Boom.
strikes.
That's cheddar, baby.
And that just misses.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And he handles it himself for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one hammered center field. That's the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
10. beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Bomb Squad and the Aces. Here's a big power threat. Johnny Damon. Wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
0-1.
Alfonso Soriano now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
That one ripped, but foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mantle going back onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Stan Musial digs in now.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Runner takes off. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line.
Runners on the move. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. And a pitch. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now it's the DH, Paul DeYoung. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count. 1-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And they're all loaded up.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one. In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Here's some real power at the plate. Ricky Henderson. The pitch. In the air, right field. Damon makes the grab. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Skeens, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. Inside, just missed. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And another ball. Right through there, got him. Top of the 2nd, and the batter now, Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge
Young back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Patrick Wisdom, the next to hit.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
1 out, base is empty. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Right fielder, Johnny.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Johnny Damon. Led off this game with a double. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. And quickly one away in the second. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. That one misses. 1-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 3-2 on the way. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Schemes, throws over, and he's back safely. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Runner on the move. Posada, tag, great throw. 2 down, nobody on. Wisdom. And he's out on the tag. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. Young back to work. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball. The pitch. That's off the mark. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
New arm out of the bullpen, Rube Foster.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Dives back. Henderson
Ball
at
one,
the
no
plate for the
strike.
second time as he takes ball one. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Mickey Mantle now at the plate. Check swing, no appeal. And a foul ball. Two outs. That
Two
one
balls,
not
two
close.
strikes.
And it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Denver, set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom. The right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike one. Wisdom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first.
0-2.
Kicks and fires. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
Righty delivers.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one at triple digits.
One ball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Colton Wong up to hit. And a swing and a miss.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And now the count is even. 2 down, nobody on. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Start of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial.
The left fielder, Stan.
And he deals. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Foster winds and fires. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Polanco at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Griffey drops step, ranges back. Gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So up next, Paul DeYoung. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. Just got him on that one.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Wisdom at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Foster kicks and deals. Got him. That ends. Bottom four, here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. A wind and a pitch. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Ohtani, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Skeens checks the runner. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Finishes him off at 103. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Lindor.
0-1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
1-1.
And this one bounces away from Posada. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now a chance for Ken Griffey Jr. 0-for-1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Comes up empty. Man on second, two down. Up and in. Going to count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny Damon. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Right-handed reliever. In the air to left down the line. Henderson takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. He's already homered in this game.
Soriano.
He was late there, strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I think you want to throw it again, though.
Pulls that one foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swung on, belted. That's back. That one is gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Mickey Mantle. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Inside, almost got him. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Inside ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. Polanco stands in now and watches strike one. And the pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Lindor to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Runner at first with 2 away. Paul DeYoung digs in now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Polanco on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tries to get back and save. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foster comes to the plate. That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap, and that's going to roll to the wall. Polanco coming around third. He will score. It's 7-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch.
That ball's foul.
That missed by a lot. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Nabs it. 1 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Patrick Wisdom will hit next. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Coors Field, top 6, digging in, Patrick Wisdom.
Patrick.
Here, the right-hander back to work. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. And another ball. The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one at triple digits. And this one bounces away from Posada. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Just missed. And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Runner breaks for third. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1. Wong goes 5 feet 7 inches, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Way high. Soriano tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ricky Henderson, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they
got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Denver, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Foster back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. So digging in, Stan Musial. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is in the dirt. And now 2-0. There's a strike. That's in there.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jorge Polanco. First pitch, not close. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
DeYoung, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and that is that. And we're back. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei
And a pitch.
Ohtani.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Shohei on the go. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 2-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground. In time to Wisdom. Lindor retired. And now Ken Griffey Jr.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening.
Hey!
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Down to third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
I got a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Ohtani on third with 2 out. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And a pitch. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gathers and throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So up next, Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 3.
Wisdom.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit it.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. First pitch misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside and it hit
Got
him.
him right there.
He had him
Perfect.
1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The batter,
Well, definitely a
number 2.
breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Good eye in that spot. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mantle sizing this one up. And makes the grab. 2 down. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. And takes low for ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle puts it away, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th,
Leading
and here
for
is
the aces.
Mickey Mantle.
The center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
The wind of the pitch. And
Ball
that's
inside.
off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Two. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one in triple digits. Next offering is in for a strike.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jorge Posada. And that one handled. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Stan Musial.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Justin Martinez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one almost got him. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. Back to work, 3-2 now. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. That one at triple digits. Martinez, a 6'3" righty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And the 0-2. Got it by him for the K. Next is the designated hitter, Paul DeYoung. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw. Safe. Posada too late with the throw. Man at second. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position. Big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 9th, and now Colton Wong.
The second baseman.
The pitch. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second.
Two hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now Tanner.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball, that's out.
And that's outside, and it's 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and deals. Drops into the glove. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second. 2 down. Next pitch is outside. And 1-1. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. 9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Ellie De La Cruz.
The short Ellie De La Cruz.
The pitch. Outside. And that's how this game gets started. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line to left. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Juan Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Larry Walker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Late on that fastball. 2 outs, bases empty. Just misses. And that's ball 2. On the ground, right side to Young. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder.
And he deals. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. A little bit low. And now 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The line of the pitch. Bunts it towards the mound. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because...
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. And they get the out after the ricochet. Here's Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Drops a bunt down the first base side.
That ball's fast.
Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Ian Happ up to hit. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Story on the move. And there There's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Freddie Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-2.
0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Settles under it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. Bounced up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And a quick out, number 1. And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And now, Mickey Mantle. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Trevor Story. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
But he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Bounced out to short. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. This is Willie Castro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Castro, 23 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Throw. Safe. Posada too late with the throw. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
De La Cruz.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Towards first, and that should be extra bases. Coming home, and that rolls into the corner. One run across, not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping, on his way home. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's a big power threat. Paul DeYoung. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And now it's going to be Jorge Posada. And there's a ball. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Trevor Story now. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Freeman. And see, he busted it down the line for that infield single. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Story off of first with 2 away. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Burnett right there to make the grab. And that ends the inning. Back here in Denver, Juan Soto now.
The center fielder,
Skeens back to work.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Larry Walker grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Out to center. Trout makes the play, and that is that. here at Coors Field. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Trout.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
Throw over to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. That one in triple digits.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Throw. See! Posada too late with the throw. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. And now the big-time power threat, Ellie De La Cruz. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Bounce to the right side. Mantle takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter.
Jorge Posada digs in now. Foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a swing and a miss.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul ball still 0-2. Righty to the plate. Smoked on the ground a second. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Down. And a nice. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Mickey Mantle. First pitch swinging.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Bunted back towards the mound. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's pop.
Out towards right center field. Makes the catch, one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one. There's a swing and a miss. Mantle leads off second with one gone in the inning. Got him looking for the strikeout. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike three. Here's Trevor Story. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Willie Castro. Schemes back to work. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Patrick Wisdom. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every bat.
And the slider just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Late with the swing there. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. The big right. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ricky Henderson. And here it comes. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Well, a little problem with this location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
Ricky on the move.
1 ball,
they
1
pitch
strike.
out. Posada, tag, great throw.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're gonna go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
And look out here. He's gonna come up ready to swing in this situation.
Shohei on the go. Pitch is high. Posada, tag, great throw. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one in there to Mike Trout. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Just misses with that one. And he pops up the bunt. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. And now it's Juan Soto. And the right-hander back to work. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
On the ground at first. Takes it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. On the ground. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz. Will hit next. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late. Got him looking. 2 gone.
the first baseman, number 7.
So 2 down now, and here is Mickey Mantle. That one almost got him.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Oh, that one rides up and in.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
DeYoung up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous. To tie this thing up or take the lead. At the belt and fires. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That's outside. 1-0. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do pick. Back here in Denver, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Here comes a pitch. Late on that fastball.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that chance handled. Not Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Posada. And the first offering is not close. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A towering shot. It's 3-1. Now it's the second baseman, Trevor Story. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Just missed.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
To third. Throws across the diamond, and Story is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one hit to first. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Down to third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Castro leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Bunts it straight back to the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. One run is in, headed for the plate. Another comes in to score, in there safely.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so...
In the air, left side. And Ricky Henderson the grab. They get the out on Soto. 2 away now. Not in time. He's safe. Larry Walker, the next to hit.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Walker around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Trevor Story. And a pitch. He caught it behind his back. And that's a great play for the out. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now the 0-1. Chases that one upstairs.
0-2 is the count.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. It's 7-3.
No, Blue, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Still only one out here in the inning. Pitch misses there. And now it's even 1-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-4.